Dude, super big fight weekend. It's April 27th, 2012. It's Saturday. We have a giant fight weekend going down. I'm talking about HBO, Showtime, UFC pay-per-view. We got prelim cards on Showtime X, Extreme. We got prelims probably going down on Fox with the UFC. It's ridiculous. So let's get right into it. This is going to be a 7-fight prediction video. Zab Judah versus Danny Garcia. Let's break this down. Zab Judah's a really solid, really good fighter. Back in the day, he had so much potential, so much promise. As you know, always disappointing because he loses, but then he comes back to win. I like Zab Judah. I once ran into him in CVS, and he's an awesome dude. We talked, you know, I love to see him win. I'm born in Brooklyn. He's born in Brooklyn, I think. He's from Brooklyn, but now he's living in Vegas. Danny Garcia, rising star. He's upset Khan. He beat an aging Morales. Let me just say, I hope Zab wins. I'm a boxing fan. I'm not a reporter. I don't want to be a reporter, but I got to say, Danny Garcia, if he doesn't get caught early by Zab Judah, because Zab Judah does fade late, and consistently he has a resume that is scattered. He's not consistent with his fights. He doesn't win consistently. If you've been following him, he's always disappointing his fans when it comes to hoping he wins. You know, I want him to win. Danny Garcia is going to win. I think he might stop Zab late, and anything can happen. It's boxing. I could be very wrong. I hope I'm wrong, and that's that. Danny Garcia, I see him stopping Zab late because Zab's going to fade, and Danny Garcia's going to break him down and take him out. Okay. So we got Sergio Martinez over on HBO versus Marton Murry. I think that Sergio Martinez, he's in his late 30s. He still has it. I predicted he beat Chavez Jr. and I predicted he beat Macklin. I think he's going to fight this guy. Marton Murry's undefeated. He's 25 wins, 0 losses, 11 KOs, and doesn't have that big punch power like Chavez Jr. I think Martinez is going to take him out and dump him. Okay, he's going to beat him. I think it's going to be a TKO, late rounds. And if he doesn't stop him, it'll be a decision. Moving on, Amir versus Julio Diaz. Julio Diaz, 40 wins, 29 KOs, 7 losses, according to BoxRec.com. I don't have Amir Khan's stats in front of me, but we know he was upset by Danny Garcia, and he doesn't look too spectacular. That chin was exposed by Bradis Prescott. But I got to say, if Amir Khan, this prediction might be shaky. If he doesn't beat Julio Diaz, it's a wrap. You need to retire. It's hard to make a living when you keep losing boxing matches, especially when you're in your 20s. I think Amir Khan's going to win. I think he's going to win probably on a decision and play it safe. But you know what? I'm going to go for Amir Khan's stoppage. This guy's got 7 losses. Okay, so moving on. We got heavyweight Chris Arreola. He's the tough guy. Walked forward, moved in on Klitschko, and he doesn't stop. He's got big punching power, and he's fighting this guy, Bermane Stiverne. Stiverne's no joke, got big power himself, and it's going to be a slugfest. Any man can win this fight. It's boxing, it's heavyweight action, but I'm going to pick Chris Arreola. Why? Because I've seen him fight Klitschko, and I've seen him take a lot of punches, a lot from the big man. Other guys went down from those Klitschko punches, and you know what? Arreola was still there, but it's heavyweight action. This guy Stiverne can hit. I looked on a couple of YouTube videos of his, so I'm going to pick Chris Arreola to defeat him by a KO. And if Chris Arreola doesn't stop this man, his rematch hopes and all his heavyweight hopes against another Klitschko is probably not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, now moving down, Daniel Jacobs, so he's from Brooklyn. He's going to be on the undercard of Showtime bout coming up, and I think that's actually going to be on Show Extreme. He's fighting Keenan Collins, okay? I looked real quick at Keenan Collins. I can't say I'm too familiar with this guy. I might have seen him on ESPN2, but I don't remember. That's going to be at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Show Extreme. Nice prelims, I think. It's all actually, maybe it's not. I don't know. But I got to go for Daniel Jacobs. I think I mean, the guy came back from cancer. I wasn't even aware of this. He fought the last time he fought. They said he had cancer on his back. I mean, more power to a man like that to come back from being diagnosed with cancer, and it was in his back or his spine or something like that, and the guy's in there fighting. It's amazing. It's an amazing story that should be like documented somewhere, like a documentary. So I got Daniel Jacobs beating Keenan Collins. Daniel Jacobs should win that fight tonight. Okay, Luis Callazzo, remember him? He beat Ricky Hatton, by the way. You might disagree with me, but that's when I knew Ricky Hatton wasn't the great fighter he was, and I was like, hey man, you know, he's gonna get destroyed when he steps up in class. Luis Callazzo is the guy who arguably beat Berto And I know he beat Hatton. I mean, he's got the bad end of the stick many times when he's a really good boxer. And he's 32 from what I'm reading here. And he's fighting a guy named Miguel Callist. Callist is 27 wins, 18 KO, and I think 8 losses. So I got to say, Luis Callazo, this is one, if he looks impressive, he should get a shot in his future at another title shot for him. He's a real solid boxer. And he should be up there in the mix with the big guys again. But time's running out. I think he's 32 years old. Callazo's what, 32 KO, 32 wins, 16 KOs, and 5 losses. Like I said, you could say 3 losses because he arguably won 2 fights there that he lost. So I'm going to pick Luis Callazo to outbox this Callist guy, okay? So the bonus prediction is Johns Bones Jones versus Chael Sonnen. I was watching them on the Ultimate Fighter competition. They were both the judges. Chael Sonnen is the guy that took Anderson Silva to the 5th round, was beating him and dominating in their first fight, and Silva got him in submission hold. Second fight, Silva looked awesome, but Chael Sonnen's a tough guy, a great wrestler. Johns Jones Bones is undefeated. I think Johns Jones Bones is going to submit Chael Sonnen tonight. We'll see what happens, guys, and that's it. Huge fight Saturday, super spectacular, and I'm going to be like, yeah, in front of the TV like you are too. And hope everybody has a great fight weekend. All right, peace.